been a long time. I have to say hi. How are you doing?
What's up, buddy? How are you? Nice
Doing okay? It's great to see you, man.
Nice to see you, brother.
Congrats on the win.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Are we good to go for this today?
You're all good, yeah.
Awesome. Thank you. Hey, what's going on? How you doing?
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
So proud of you. Oh my goodness.
How's it going, man?
Good. How are you doing?
Great, great. What's going on,
What's up,
man?
man?
Good, all right?
Congrats,
Thank you. Good to see you.
Well done. Good to see you.
Tim. What's up, man? How you doing? Great to see you. Thank you. It's crazy. Crazy weekend.
Thank you,
Awesome.
Appreciate it, bro.
But yeah, speaking of movie, bro, we just put out our documentary movie.
Okay, yeah.
How we do it every year for the Olympia. We just did that for the Arnold as well. So we literally just posted like an hour ago. So when you get home, check it out. Let me know what you think.
Okay, man.
All right, appreciate
Hey, man.
you, bro.
Okay,
God
right.
bless.
Enjoy it, man.
Look, he always trying to out-angle me. You see this? Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. I know how he is. Him and all of his brothers. I know how they are.
Good to see you, man.
Great to see you
Oh,
always.
God.
Feeling good?
Oh, yeah.
Of course, huh?
Good year already.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
That's a big win.
That was a good win. That was
Crazy, right?
deserved win.
It was fun.
Well deserved.
It was a change of the mindset too, right? Like, so before it was like always coming to compete, which obviously we're competing, right? We're staying next to each other. We're getting judged. We want to win. That's the goal. But I thought to myself, I'm like, you know, I'm not here to compete. I'm here because these people bought tickets and they're here to see a show. I'm going to be the show. I am the show. I'm going to perform. And if the outcome is in my favor, great. If not, life still goes on. I have a beautiful wife, a beautiful life, family. So I'm just like, you know what? I'm going to go out here. I'm going to display the hard work that I'm, yeah. So I'm like, you know what? If I win, great. Like that's what we. Yes. If I don't, well, it's not really in my control. I've done it all. I've done everything already. So I'm just gonna go out here and have fun and put on a freaking show. And I loved it when Samson brought the energy because then I was able to feed off of it, and then the crowd fed off. It was just a beautiful moment. It was awesome.
Variations in your posing, like this is cool.
Yeah. Thanks to Steve. Me and him went up to see Steve up in New York about 4 weeks out. And he was critiquing us on our posing. And so that's where like the adjustments were made mostly. It was fun, man. And I got to watch this guy go before me and crush it. So it was just good. I gotta be honest, I think he kind of set the tone for me too by being able to watch him go first. And then it was like, all right, now it's my
Because you guys
turn.
have been doing this training together, getting each other, you know, and that is, it's got to give both of you like a little bit extra, right? Like
Yeah.
you're almost on stage when he's on stage. When
Well-
you're on stage, a part of him is on stage.
Wait till you
guys
see
are, like,
the
feeding off of
the
it.
YouTube video we just dropped like an hour or two ago. Like you'll see a clip in there where me and my wife and my daughter were watching the live stream and we were getting all in. You can tell. You just... Awesome, thanks. Appreciate you. Is it okay to sit here or somebody else
Man,
here?
sit here.
Appreciate you.
And we're going to be here to answer a lot of questions. We want to start off our first segment with the Coach's Corner, a Q&A to ask anything. And let's go ahead and recognize our pros and this champion, Mr. Olympia, and now Arnold Classic winner that resides right here in Tampa, Florida. He was a Midwest boy coming up from Indiana. I was privy to hear an interview where he told everyone at the Arnold that, you know, it wasn't that long ago, he was just walking through the expo saying, you know, I'm gonna turn pro one day and maybe I can come do this show. So, Derek, why don't you take it from here?
Hey, well, I appreciate you, Tim, and thank you all for coming out. Like he said, it's a Friday evening, and there's a lot that you all could be doing, but you're here. And so I think this is really special when, you know, you got the judges of the NPC and the IFBB Pro League here to answer your questions, and as well as us athletes. So thank you guys for coming, but also you guys are doing yourself a great favor by being here as well, I do believe. So yeah, about 10 years ago, I went to my first bodybuilding competition back in 2015, and went to the Arnold Classic Expo when I said, give me just a couple years, I'm gonna be behind one of these booths, as I was beating some of my favorite pro bodybuilders at the time. And little did I know, 10 years later, I'd be winning the whole show. And so That's a lot of hard work, sacrifice, and discipline. As you guys all know who compete, you guys put in a lot of work, a lot of sacrifice, a lot of time away from family and friends to do what you do because you love it. And for me, as I said on stage after we'd won, I said, be who God's called you to be. And that's really resonated a lot with me. As Tim said, I was a wrestler before in high school and early college. That was my first love that I poured my heart and soul into. I trained 3 times a day, morning, midday, and evening. And I would even sometimes have a 4th training session, which would just be like a little sparring session with my training partner. So this was all back in high school. I felt like I was training like an Olympic athlete. So that's where I first found the love for wrestling, and I found the love for the gym and training and instilling characteristics like discipline, sacrifice, and dieting. I know we all love to do that, don't we? So if I had not had wrestling first, then I would not be the bodybuilder that I am today. However, I knew that that would not be my future, and I knew that there'd be another calling in my life. And so that's when I found bodybuilding, and I just went for it. So that's, once again, what I said on stage the other day is go big and go for it.
Now, what was the difference in your mindset from the Olympia and then going into the Arnold?
The mindset kind of changed where before I wanted to go to compete, to win. I was trying to hide my flaws so that I could be the champion and blah, blah, blah. This time, I was like, you know what? God has really blessed me with an amazing wife, a daughter, family, friends, loved ones. I just feel very grateful and blessed in my day-to-day life, and I get to do what I love, that no matter the placings, I'm gonna go home after this weekend and just be grateful for all those things I just mentioned, right? And so instead of thinking I'm gonna come here to compete and I wanna win and there's this $500,000 on the line, Arnold Classic title on the line, blah, 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 all these distractions for me, I thought, you know what? I put in a lot of work for many, many years to get to this point. I'm confident that I'm bringing my best physique ever. And I'm here to have fun and not compete, but be the show. I had to understand that people are here to watch a performance, to watch a show, right? And they're there to see the best bodybuilders in the world displaying their physique. And so instead of me trying to squeak out a win, I was like, I'm gonna go out here and I'm gonna be the show. I'm gonna put on a performance, display my physique that I worked so hard for. And so that was my mindset from start to finish. And I think that, you know, that really showed on stage.
What would you say is the hardest obstacle that you overcame as man to get you where you are today?
I would say that in 2020, a lot of us were going through things that year. Everybody in the world was. But I gotta be honest with you, I didn't even want to be here anymore that year. I was done with life, to be honest with you. I was doing some hard praying, and at the very least, at the time, I was a God-fearing man, and I knew that I was gonna be here, regardless whether I liked it or not. And that's when I decided to basically throw in the towel, surrender. And I said, fine, God, if I don't want my life, I'm gonna give it to you. You have control. You tell me who I'm gonna be. If you want me to be just that guy from Indiana, if you want me to go back from Florida back to Indiana, stop bodybuilding and just do whatever, I accept it. Whatever you have for my life, I accept it now. I mean, I want to bodybuild. I'm gonna put my heart and soul into it. I'm gonna keep going. But I just basically kind of just gave up and surrendered my life to God, and I was like, you have it. You tell me what to do. And then that's when he answered, and he goes, okay, now I can go to work in your life. And then from 2020 to 2021, you saw what happened. You know, I'm not saying that instantly your life, you're just gonna have all your dreams come true. That's not what I'm saying at all. But I was a lot more at peace with my life, and I think that resulted in a lot of great things happening as well. But I think he had a great calling on my life when I finally fully surrendered to him and wasn't just doing things for myself. That being said, the last few months of my life have been pretty rough too. I don't want to say too much about it because I'll get choked up, but I'll just list a few things. Obviously losing Olympia sucked. Right after that, days later, I found out that Hani was going to retire from coaching, so I was going to lose my coach. And then, you know, we were discussing like the Evagen contract, and that was not looking right. One of my best friends at the time, my life, like a brother to me, just kind of out of nowhere, just kind of up and walked out of my life. Like, I still to this day am like confused by the whole situation. It was like, I thought I could count on you for the rest of my life, and now I'm at my hardest time of my life, and you just walk away. That was terrible. And then right after that, around Thanksgiving, the worst of them all, I find out that my grandma has stage 4 bone cancer. So now we know why she's in pain every day, and that's the hardest one right now for me, because she was supposed to be at the Arnold Classic, and that's a lot of the reason why I did the show, and I gave like a tribute. That my post routine was like a tribute to her, because she was supposed to be there. You know, this could have been her last show watching me, you know, and basically that pose routine, all I was doing was thinking about her. So like all of this fed me to just be resilient and say, nah, screw it, I'm not waiting to the Olympia, I'm gonna come back to Arnold, I'm gonna do this thing. I don't care, like my body, my mind might not be in the right starting position, but my spirit's telling me to go for it and do it. So, I mean, that's kind of why I mentioned everything I did in my speech afterwards, you know.
That's awesome. Thanks.
Yeah, thank you, brother.
How has your perspective on bodybuilding changed from being an amateur and deciding to get into it to where you're at now? And like, what was that like?
Oh boy, what a roller coaster. If you followed my career from the beginning, you've seen some meteoric rise and then a huge kick in the stomach over and over and over several times. So, but I think it's good. I think the setbacks are good to keep you humble and keep you grounded, because when you do have success, it impacts you, and when you have setbacks, it impacts you. It's just kind of how you let it impact you. So in the beginning, I had nothing to lose. I really felt like I was either gonna make it big or I was gonna be a loser in my own head. Really, that's how I felt about myself. So I'm like, I'm gonna go for it, because if I don't go for it, I'm gonna question for the rest of my life what that could have been like. You know, could I have been an IFBB pro? Could I have been Mr. Olympia? What would my life been like if I would have just went for it? So I didn't want to have those questions. Whereas now, I mean, I don't really know how to compare it to now. I'm a lot more, I'm very grateful, I'll tell you that. But like I said, I've had a lot of highs, I had a lot of lows. I'm thankful for both of them. They all have meaning and purpose for my life. So I don't regret anything. Yeah.
Great question.
So, coming off of collegiate sports and then going to bodybuilding, what would you say is what got you to that next level? Was it that moment where you surrendered completely, or what was your moment where you finally were like, all right, it's time?
Right here, it's black hole. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Gotcha.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you. Congrats for the win.
Thank you.
I saw on the last section.
Physique, stay right here up at the front.
Well, I have the same testimony. Same thing. In 2020, I was actually homeless. And I said the exact same prayer. I never forget it. 4 a.m. I'm in the back of my truck. And I literally said to God, like, you gave me these dreams of things. You got to put me in a position to do it. I got a recording contract 2 months later.
Wow, look at you, bro.
Yeah, I do a lot of things. I'm pro wrestler. I used to wrestle for WWE for a couple of years and all that stuff. So, like, I'm learning bodybuilding. My best friend and his wife compete. So I'm, like, learning bodybuilding. So, yeah. I'm learning. Yeah. It's beautiful, man. It's beautiful. But thank you so much. Yeah, and thank you for sharing your faith.
Keep sharing your testimony, man.
Definitely. Very nice, man.
Congrats on the win. Appreciate you. I was rooting for Samson. But
Wow, okay. Hey, at least you're honest.
But you guys both look great. So.
Yeah, no, it's cool. I mean, everybody has their favorite bodybuilder that they've got to root for, and I'm just thankful that we have such like awesome supporting fans, and like we can all like I mean, you're super respectful anyway, right? Like, so just because you're a Samson fan or a Nick fan or a Hottie fan or whatever, at least we can all support our favorite person but still be respectful all around. You know what I mean? It's
Right,
cool.
exactly. So what did you do like in the beginning, like stages of your bodybuilding, like to be able to support that, but also like, you know, be financially stable?
I actually worked at GNC. I worked at a supplement store and I was a manager there, so I got to work in supplements. I got to learn about supplements and nutrition and bodybuilding, and I also got to get off my feet. It wasn't like a laborious job, so it was just a sales job and a management job. So not only did I get to like immerse myself in like the knowledge of supplements and bodybuilding, but I also got to just like kind of relax and take it easy. And then, you know, a perk to the job is like you have like some of the reps come in and give you some supplements sometimes. So then it just like, by that, like it kind of gave me enough to be able to kind of reinvest back into my bodybuilding and buy my meals and gym memberships and all that stuff until I finally got my break and become a sponsored athlete and pro. Awesome, appreciate you.
Glad to see you. Oh, it ain't crazy, but you did shock me.
Thank you, man.
You did shock me. I knew you were going through some tough times, but when you stepped on stage, I automatically got on my phone and I'm texting.
I love it.
I'm texting Muscle Discord. I said, dude, it's over. He's like, I don't know.
All right, let's get all
every
the
time I go
bodybuilders.
against Samson, I said, I'm listening to me.
I'll strip down, we'll just go over the poses.
Better.
Strip down if you want to.
All around. Your posing, everything was ridiculous.
I just felt like I was on a mission. I was like on a mission. I was locked in. I was focused. From the time that I left Tampa and I got to Ohio, I was just like locked in. Like I didn't even want to talk to anybody. I was like, I just want to get on stage and I want to do this
Well, that's
thing.
how you have to be.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta be a soldier of God. And you went in there, you killed it. Congratulations for you and the family. For you and the family, yes.
That sounds good to me. I know, bro. See you guys. I don't believe that you're done.
Yeah.
No.
I am.
No, you just came here to this gym.
Yeah.
We have no members yet. Wait till you see all the IFBB pros that come, all the other influencers, everybody comes in here.
Yeah.
You're gonna be motivated. You're like, all right, I gotta get back on stage.
I'm
telling you.
Never say never, but here's the thing.
See, that's what. Hey, you heard that. Never
Just
say
because
never.
I love the sport, right? I love the sport. I love everything about it. I just know at 22 right now, like my young 20s, I want to focus on something else rather than like meal train, sleep, recover, that type of stuff. I'm eating very, I wouldn't say minimal, but like very smart. I train for fun right now, so it's a nice reset, right? I'm focusing now on a business that I'm creating in the fitness space.
Good.
For bodybuilders, it's going to be in the space, so that's what I want to focus on.
Good for you.
And that was my goal before I stepped on stage again. It was like, I want to have a business, be more financially stable.
Not a
And
bad
then
plan.
when I'm older, if I want to have that itch again and I want to compete, I can do it. Because like for sure, my muscle will mature,
Yeah.
put on some size, even while I'm not fully focused on this entirely.
Right.
I know like a little bit, 2 pounds here, 3 pounds this year.
Yep.
So yeah, definitely it's up in the air.
Yeah,
but
he'll
right,
be back on stage.
But right
I
now,
already know. Look, she's laughing. Look, she's
I
like,
love
yeah,
the sport.
Yeah, you
But
will.
right now, I'm very tunnel visioned on, okay, cool. Let me not even think about it. This way I can really focus on this new venture. That's what I'm at.
Not a bad plan, man, to be honest, because you do have to make a living, right? You have to have
Exactly,
a livelihood.
right.
So, and it's not easy in this sport, right?
No.
So it takes some time, and I think honestly you're well on your way. I just don't like to see people like so passionate and have such great potential, and then just after like a show that was really hard, like whether you won or not, like that hard grind, you're just like, you know, that was tough. I don't even know why am I doing this, because I've been there, and I've told my wife back in the day, I was like, I don't know if like this is tough, man. This is hard. Like this is a grind. I don't know if I want to do this. And then I just like one day at a time, one week at a time, and then you know I just realized after a while it's like I'm committed to this lifestyle.
Yeah.
I just love it. I can't not be in the gym. Like literally, like how many days post show now? 1 week now post show. I've already trained like all week. Like I've taken like 2 days off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're committed for it.
I can't not be in the gym. I just love it.
You called me very correctly.
I think it's a good game plan, man. I think
you.
it's
I
good. I think you're
appreciate
being
it.
smart. I don't think pushing yourself to do something you don't want to do is a good idea. Now, there's times that you have to step up once you've committed to something and do the stuff that you don't want to do sometimes. But if you're just like, hey, right now I need a breather, I need to focus on other things, that's okay. But just stay consistent with what you're doing, which it's not hard because you love it.
Exactly. I already know the ins and outs. I know everything about it. So. Exactly.
Plus, like I said, I'm not kidding about this gym. When we get some members going,
I'm
actually
excited,
after
dude.
today, I think you're gonna love it.
Yeah, I'm excited. I mean, can you show me around a little bit? You got time?
Yeah. So we The layout should pretty much stay the same. I mean, some of the machines over here will probably change, but the cardio and the dumbbells are going to stay where they're at.
Yep.
Everything else is subject to change. Like I said, we're going to double the dumbbells, get a ton more benches, more cables. Any of the equipment that you see like one of, we're definitely getting at least 2. And then some of the ones that you see 2, we might even have 4.
Wow.
The welcomes area, retail shops there.
The front, right over there.
And that's going to be like real nice flooring, like real high end looking, and my office in there with the podcast, which obviously we haven't started a podcast, but we want to.
Future projections, very cool.
We got the lighting that you can like dim.
Okay.
And also they're cut in 3 sections, so that way like you can
Control it.
Yeah, you can control all the lighting in here.
Yeah.
Oh, real quick, this is the posing room. Just like out here, each switch or each light has its own switch, and these will also be dimmable too. So this wall and this wall will have mirrors, and then we're gonna have the angled mirrors there with the blacked out wall.
Nice.
So you can either pose this way, pose that way, shut all the lights off, or each one individually, or dim them individually. So
Bodybuilder's dream.
it's
Honestly, it's gonna be sweet though.
This blank wall is gonna be like a nice like picture kind of like a nice place. Yeah. Cables. Like I said, all this is gonna be completely filled with machines. These are the standard, just like bench press, flat, incline, but also that's like my favorite chest press, like a wide grip neutral converges. Yeah. But then we also have these chest machines here too, which are also like incline, decline. That also, it's a decline / flat press. And then that's like a super nice fly. And then that other fly machine like this.
Yep, I've seen those.
Side lateral, pec deck. We have some more back pieces over here that are really unique. Like I said, the back pieces are like absolutely number 1. These 2 will be what everybody comes for, I can guarantee you. This one here, everybody sees it. Yeah. It's like, it's perfect. Exactly how your back's supposed to move, like your shoulder.
Yeah, it is nice. Very smooth, very fluid.
Yeah. That one's like probably the best for your lats too.
Do you have the, I've seen them online, I don't know if New Tech has it. It's like a bent over row with your chest supported. That's this right here.
Oh, I love this piece.
Yeah?
One of my favorite pieces right here.
How do you get your lats like how you have them? So you had a same machine.
This one, and that one. I swear to you, bro.
All right, I'll be on these
for real.
then.
Those 3 right there, killer back day.
All right.
Believe it or not, the lying leg curl and the leg extension are like a couple of my favorite pieces. And then the drop squat here.
That's straight vertical, right?
Oh, dude, it kills that outer sweep.
I tried that once.
Yeah.
It's torture.
Yeah, got the power racks, the Smith machines. This is like a calf machine here. This hack press is like my favorite, bro. This thing, you can load this thing up and it's like, it's so awesome. But you can adjust all this stuff. Standard leg press, you got calf raise.
Now I got a question for you. Did you actually see us on stage when we were sitting there on the
Yeah, I kept looking at you.
I know.
I kept looking at you.
I know. I saw the winks and I was like, I hope he doesn't think I'm weird. I mean, like,
I was like, now you gotta come train. We gotta celebrate. You gotta come train. I did. He got me fired up. Actually, I'm not gonna lie.
I was like, I want him to notice me. I don't want to be like this.
Yeah.
And I was like, good job, dude. You look really good.
I was like,
yep. Yeah, it looks really good.
Yeah.
Impossible. It's just a big word thrown around by small men who find it easier to live in a world they've been given, but to explore the power they have to change it.
Often just an illusion.
99% of people in the world are convinced that they're incapable of achieving great things, so they aim for the mediocre. The level of competition is thus fiercest for realistic goals, paradoxically making them the most...
Oh, bro, how you doing?
Congratulations.
Thank you, man. Good to see you guys.
Oh, yeah.
How you
Thanks
guys
for
been?
having us, man.
Yeah?
Good, yeah.
First time we met, though.
Yeah.
Pleasure meeting
Chris,
you, man.
nice to meet you.
Eric, yeah. How you been, man?
I'm good.
Good?
I think before we met, I think I tore my pec like 2 weeks later.
Literally, like right after
How's that doing? Yeah.
But you bounced back quick, huh?
Yeah.
You see,
it's like it never happened, to be honest, bro. Just
literally.
A little scar, you feel me?
Literally. I made sure to hit up the guys at New Tech to get some deadlift platforms for you guys.
Really?
So, yeah, it's right here.
Fuck yeah, bro.
I knew you guys would come in here and train. I'm like, all right, we can't be messing up these floors. You guys lift too heavy. No, I'm playing, bro.
Are you from New Jersey?
No.
You sound like you are.
Everybody
Indiana,
says,
right?
bro, you're Italian, ain't you? I'm like, no, I'm not.
There's no way, bro.
Swear.
You sound like straight up Italian. That's crazy. Where are you from?
Indiana.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Hey, but I'll take it though, bro. I'll be Italian.
Like my first prep.
I feel like when I started it, I didn't understand. I didn't understand like the levels that you really had to go to.
Conditioning level, each one is another level of suffer that people just can't even imagine. Like, he got next level condition this time, and I would say he needs to even go another step further, but he was telling me like halfway through the prep, he's like, bro, I give you so much more respect for the conditioning that you bring.
Oh yeah, bro. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not. I can't imagine, bro.
But now you guys are fighters, so like, I don't know what you guys do. Powerlifting, bodybuilding, fighting. Are you guys training, right? What are you training?
We train right now.
Are you training?
No.
You just come to pop in?
Came to see, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, test out the equipment while you're here. Hey, how about the Sandow? That thing it's like almost 50 pounds, bro. And I grabbed it, I go, oh my God. I don't know how, but I always wanted a photo where I'm holding it like this. Yeah. And I was like, don't embarrass yourself right now. And I just one time went like that. Never again will I be able to do that. Yeah, so I was like, I want one with the Arnold trophy too. So I did the same thing. It's a little lighter, but it's not, yeah, it's still heavy.
What are you using right now?
Little chest, we just got started, so I'm gonna get back to it, but hey, pleasure meeting you, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Let me know when you guys want to come in here again. Oh. Sometimes when you go a little too light, it doesn't feel as good. Got to bump the weight. Yeah, that one felt better. No, I ate Penn Station 3 times after those cheesesteaks. I love Penn Station. Bro, you never had Penn Station? Oh my gosh.
It sounds like a gas station.
It does. Nah, it's like subs, but they got this chicken parm that's like basically like chicken pizza. It's like, I don't know, it's delicious. I love it. Reminds me of college. Yeah.
You went to college?
Yeah. I was at a fraternity actually at one point.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, I swear.
There you go. Come on, let's go. Come on, let's go. Time to work. Time to push. Squeeze. Like that. Again, come on. Squeeze. Again, come on, like that. Squeeze. Come on.
Nothing.
Squeeze. Let's go. Come on. All chest. Chest up. There you go. Again, come on.
Nothing.
Come on. More like a million reps. Come on, let's go. Come on. Squeeze it harder. Let's go. Pecs. There you go. Again, come on, let's work now. Let's go.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. Again.
Oh, come on. I got you. Let's go.
Yeah.
All the way.
Nothing. There you go. Thank you. We have a lot of great people in here today training. You know, we got some of the top influencers in the world, some of the top bikini girls in the world, classic physique. Like you said, it's a little glimpse of what's to come. Nothing, yeah. Up. Yeah.
Come on, fight it. Come on. Yeah.
Up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Take it there.
Let's go.
Let's go. Come on.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Come on.
Go time.
Yeah.
Let's go. Olympia reps.
Yeah.
Olympia reps. Come on.
Yeah.
Who's the champ? Who's the champ? Come on.
Yeah.
Arnold.
Come on.
Olympia.
Let's go.
Back to back.
Let's go.
Back to back.
Right now.
Back to back.
Now.
Run it.
Right now. Come on.
Yep. Getting stronger already. Post show. That's it for chest. Whoa, good pump. Right, look what we got here. Post workout protein. Bunch of different flavors here. Bunch of sample packs. Got, what is this? Chocolate milkshake, chocolate peanut butter, cookies and cream, vanilla milkshake. Is that the one? Okay, we're showing all the flavors. Strawberry milkshake and banana cream. Okay, is this the one, the chocolate? Maybe we'll do chocolate. Nah, I kind of been wanting to try this cookies and cream.
I've been curious about that one too.
Yeah, you too? You want to try this one? All right, we'll do this one. Well, we tried that gingerbread one that one day. That one was crazy good. Yo, this smells absolutely ridiculous. Let's see. 1 scoop, 22 grams of protein. We'll do 2 scoops and a little bit extra. Boom. Mix is smooth. Yo, it's got, I didn't even know it had those little like cookie crisp things in there. Whatever they're called. Yo, that is delicious.
Ew.
It's not very good. You don't want it. Trust me. You try it? Mmm. That's good. Look at it. She's like, that's good. More?
More?
You want more? Look, she says more. More. You want more?
You want more? More, please. More, please.
She never does that much when she's eating.
More, please. Say more, please.
What? Okay. Just hold on. All right, official taste test of the cookies and cream. Obviously, 2 thumbs up. My daughter loves it. Hey, bonus. No artificial sweeteners. All right, so if you guys want to pick up any Jocko Fuel products, whether it be the protein, the RTDs, or any supplements from Jocko Fuel, link is below with my code Derek. Right now it's 25% off. Regularly it's 20% off with my code. You guys go pick up all the Jocko Fuel products that you guys need with the link below and my code to save you guys money. Also guys, we have TLF apparel, Mega Fit meals, Helimix shaker cups, Marek Health if you guys need to get your blood work done. All the links are below with my code Derek for you guys to save money, except for Marek. Marek is code Lunsford. If you guys want to shop merch on my website, DerekLunsford.com, link is below as well. And if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please guys, subscribe to the channel. It helps us out and we really appreciate it, especially if you guys are watching the videos anyway. Just go ahead and subscribe, please. Thank you guys. And thank you for everyone who have subscribed. And like this video, comment below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. All right, so the season has just begun and a lot has already happened. Obviously, if you guys have been following, we just came off of an Arnold Classic victory. This was my first Arnold Classic and we walked away with the title. So great start to the year. By the way, phenomenal show. Really enjoyed everything about the Arnold Classic weekend. Really appreciated all the fans who came out to support. It was a packed house, amazing weekend. But like I said, this year has just begun. And it's gonna be a very exciting year. We got a lot of hungry guys competing all year long. And even before the Arnold Classic, I had already had it in my head what I wanted to do this year. I was very hungry, very ambitious coming off of the Mr. Olympia last year. And I decided that, or let me say, I knew that this year the Pittsburgh Pro was going to have its first open bodybuilding show and expo. So they're gonna go way bigger this year and include open bodybuilding to their event and an expo. So I had already had it in my head that the last couple years doing the Pittsburgh Pro guest posing had really catapulted my career, not so much competitively, but more that I was able to showcase an off-season, bigger, fuller look, and to showcase that to the world. And so I feel like that had really helped propel my career and people to take notice that, wow, there's more that Derek Lunsford has to offer than what we've been seeing in the 212. And so going into the Open, obviously we did very well, second the first year, and then became the 2023 Mr. Olympia. But this year, I thought about it, and I thought, you know, I've never done the Arnold Classic, and this is the first year that the Pittsburgh Pro is gonna have open bodybuilding. You know, for me, I felt like the spirit was telling me the day after the Olympia, you have to do the Arnold. And like I said, I'd had it in my head that the Pittsburgh Pro was something that I wanted to do this year. You know, like I said, I'm very hungry and ambitious to compete. I've only done the Mr. Olympia for the last several years, so I wanted to compete more. As I just mentioned with the Pittsburgh Pro guest posing, I feel that the Pittsburgh Pro is going to be what I would call a legacy show. Meaning if you have that Pittsburgh Pro title, that is a real notch in your belt. That is a real title that you can carry with pride. With that being said, the position that I'm in right now, having just come off of the Arnold Classic win, to do the Arnold Classic, to do the Pittsburgh Pro, and to do the Olympia all in the same year and be victorious in all three would be another monumental, historical moment in bodybuilding history. So for me, that excites me. That's what gets me moving, gets me out of bed, and makes me hungry as ever to get after it every single day. So that being said, that's the announcement, is that I will be doing the Pittsburgh Pro. So I'm very much looking forward to standing on stage with these guys, and then of course I will see everybody at the Mr. Olympia this October.